All right, this next episode of Tangerine Podcast. I'm with my dog RPG. You feel me?
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? So how you doing today, cuz? First of all, I want to tell you happy birthday, cuz.
Appreciate that, man. Hell yeah.
Cause I saw you posted, but I'd rather, you feel me? I'd rather tell you like in person. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But,
Bit 20, man. Bit 20.
Hell yeah. How's it feel?
Feel old as fuck. This feel old as fuck, man.
Nah, I feel that because like, I ain't gonna lie. The crazy one is when you hit 21, cuz I'm 21 myself, and my birthday in December, but it's like it's 21. It's like because ain't no there's like only one restriction on you at that point.
I'm waiting on 21. 21, that's the fun time.
Yeah.
18, it used to be 18, but
no,
you
because
can't
they raised everything to 21. Because like some clubs you can get into at the 18. You feel me? Well, depending, you just gotta know somebody or just know where to go to. But it's like now they raise like you feel me, like you can't get leave and shit like that.
That shit crazy as fuck.
It's like I was getting mad when people would try to ID me. You feel me? Like, you trying to call me for some leave? Like what the fuck? like bitch, if you don't take this buck, leave me alone.
What the fuck?
I'm not trying to buy a bomb. You feel me? What the fuck?
I still get what I want. You feel me?
Of course.
Look, you gotta know the stories. You know the stories. You feel me? If you look older, most of the time them motherfuckers be like, alright.
They ain't not even finna question.
But if you go to like a Circle K or some shit, 9
no,
out of 10 they gonna be on that bullshit.
No. Just like I don't know if y'all got Wawa's down there, right?
We got Wawa, yeah.
Alright. So like Wawa's, that's dead.
Yeah, that's
right.
Matter of fact, I did get one Wawa. I did hit one Wawa. That was like I think I was in Jacksonville or some shit. That y'all went in there, had to get my little vape pods and shit, my nicotine. Man, I go in there and get the shit. The nigga just handed it to me. I'm like, oh shit, man. I'm about to start coming visiting this Wawa. Real shit.
Nah, that's real. That's real. So, you feel me? How you celebrate so far? Or how's you about to celebrate? I don't know if you did anything already.
I'm about to celebrate, probably got down. I just be chilling, bro. I don't know. Probably go back home, go to sleep, bro.
I feel that.
I don't even be out like that, bro.
Straight grinding?
Straight grinding, that's it. Just be chilling, working, that's all I do.
I feel that. Hell yeah. I feel like you just cop a bottle.
Shit. I want to do that, though. Cop a
bottle,
gone.
Some gas and chill.
That's it.
Get some studio time, all that. Just vibe out, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I feel that. Alright, so start off with like, where are you from?
I'm from Miami. I'm from I call this shit, I'm from the worst part in Miami it is, like, Little Haiti.
Little Haiti?
I'm from Little Haiti and shit. Most times when I tell people that shit, they be like, the fuck? Like, bro, like, that shit.
So what was it like, what was the upbringing like growing up in Little Haiti? How does it like influence you?
Growing up in Little Haiti, that shit, it's like, I ain't gonna say it's like any other place. Well, any other hood, put it like that. Any other hood, You know, you got your drug dealers, got your killers, got the niggas that go to jail every damn week, come back, got that. So the shit was like it was more of an experience. Like, you feel me? Growing up was hard. I had to do certain shit, like just make sure the lights was on. Shit I didn't want to do. Like, you feel me? Like,
of course, everybody gotta do what they gotta do.
Hell yeah, bro. You gotta make sure. Cause I was staying with my grandma. You feel me? So I got down. Make sure she down straight and shit. Have my little jail time. Stuff like that. Got out. Going more on a positive track.
Respect. But I heard that food down there busting though.
Well, you ever heard of Chef Krill?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Haitian shit. Boy, that should be busting like fuck.
Nah, you gotta put me on to some Haitian. But only thing I really know is grill. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the only thing I really know, fam.
Damn. Well, you gotta got now.
We do got Haitian spot over here. Don't get me wrong. It's just I need somebody to feel me.
Y'all
put me on.
Palm Beach, y'all got a little shit though. Y'all ain't like us. Like, we got the goddamn baby. You come down there, bitch, that shit straight Caribbean. Like, we got goddamn all type of shit, bro. Like, my favorite shit, like the rice and the beans. And, I like rice, beans, and the beef and shit that they be cooking up and shit. That shit pretty good as fuck.
That's your bussin'.
Hell yeah. I eat that shit about every day, bro. I like eating Caribbean food. You feel me? That's something people cook.
I feel that. I need to hit up some spots, get my car in a better spot.
Hell yeah.
Shake down there, you feel me? Yeah, be some other shit. So let's get into it. How'd you get into music? What was that story like?
That shit was like, when I was like back in school and shit, I see niggas say they rapping shit like that.
It was like high school or like even earlier?
It was like, I like middle school type shit.
Uh-huh.
I went like ninth, only before I got in middle school. I only got to like 8. I went to 8th grade, so I skipped all the other ones with 8. Shit, you feel me? Illegal reasons and shit like that.
Okay.
And so got down. When I got there, everybody was like, it used to be Dub Smash back in that time. Everybody used to be dancing and shit.
Hell yeah.
So it really started off with me like dancing and shit, busting moves and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. Then when I hit 9th grade, it was like, okay, niggas rapping and shit. So first thing I was like, I woke up one morning, bro. I seen this app called like Rap Chat.
Uh-huh.
And this little bitch like, I'm out here just like freestyling and shit, freestyling. My mama come through, she like, what the fuck you doing? Like, and so shit. It started like that with the Rap Chat. And then I got into more shit like Band Lab and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So the time with me doing Band Lab,
isn't that like on like the map books and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's
like
on
that,
like
right?
map books. You can download the shit on your phone. Just put a little earbuds in.
Okay.
So I got I get that shit. Man, I'm down up there just getting beats, hella beats. First, I didn't know how to operate the shit, so I'm just picking beats that they have on the app. I'm picking beats that they had on the app. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna work this shit out. So I did that shit. Got this dude out in the school. He was like, bro, you know you can get the beats and shit. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, any beat you want. I'm like, so you telling me like instrumentals and shit? He's like, bro, yes, bro, I got you. He showed me that shit. And that shit stuck with me. I still use that same technique today of how to get beats like on my phone and shit like that. And then I went back home. I used to be in school too, like, cause I was in school, went in like the little corner and shit, got down just rapping my ass off and shit. Didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Just rapping my fucking ass off and shit. And then the first song I ever dropped was probably like, it was like some shit with me, like, I think it's still on YouTube. I was sitting on top of like a fucking fire truck in the classroom. I'm sitting on top of a fire truck. I just told somebody to take a picture. The picture was me doing this and shit. Mm-hmm. I was little as hell. I was a jit, man. And so I dropped that shit. That shit, everybody, you got the people, oh yeah, that shit ass, bro.
Yeah, of course, fam.
I mostly got negative comments on that shit. Cause this a time period I was ass. Like, I'm talking about, bro, you wouldn't even turn that shit on. Like, I listened to that shit today, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but when you start actually like keep doing the shit over and over and over and over and over, that shit start becoming your mindset. Like, you feel me? You start to do the shit right. Like, you like you seeing progression and shit like that. And that's what I mainly look for in my music is progression. Like, when you progress, that means you're getting way better and better. I used to couldn't freestyle at all. But, I kept trying it. And eventually, you can damn freestyle. You feel me? So, like, yeah, that's how mainly all the music shit came about and shit. That's where it really started at, though, like, with, like, Band Lab and shit like that. It started with that shit.
You say you basically, because you was basically, right, so for the Band Labs, you basically was making your own beat.
Not making shit. My own beat. I was
or it was just, like, default.
Like, like, Take K to Race?
Yeah.
I take the beat off of that bitch and put the bitch on Band Lab. And do my own little shit to
it. Okay. Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, it makes sense. Okay. You tweaking the shit. I got you. Nah, it makes sense. I got you. Shout out your high school.
You're like, fuck that school,
man. Fuck that school.
They kicked me out, man.
Damn.
Freshman year, they kicked me out the school, man.
Damn.
Freshman year, but got kicked out the school. Couldn't go to no more schools down here, though.
Damn. What did they just did they hit you with the alternative school or
no? It was banned. I was banned from all schools. I couldn't go. I tried to go to school in Orlando. Couldn't go to Orlando. Bitch, that was it. A school in Florida, like, so I had to goddamn. I got sent off to like these some type of fucking people my mama knew and shit. They sent me. I went to school up there and shit. Got myself right and shit like that. You feel me? Like, niggas just got tired of getting kicked out of school and shit. So I actually consider myself, I don't know what I'm going to start doing right. So I got sent off, and guess what? Same fuck shit happened again.
You get your ass, they got booted again.
And then I went to fucking boot camp.
Damn.
So, that shit, man, I'm going to tell you like this, like, First day in that bitch, bro. Go in and shit. It's like a military. They operate off like a military shit, man.
That's boot camp. Yeah,
when
military,
you walk through that fucking door, cause my mama had flew down. So I'm up there and shit. I think I'm in like, well, I don't know what the fuck I was at. I was like in Virginia, some shit. Man, that motherfucker talking about something. Take the bags from their parents. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I had to take all my bags. I get in there 2 hours later. Strong, cutting my shit off, dude. Like, I was like, damn, didn't have no phone. All I could do was like write letters and shit, bro. Like,
damn.
And that shit right there, that shit really like, it showed me a lot. Like, damn, I didn't think I could function without a phone, bro. And then this nicotine shit I was smoking, but that shit wasn't like how like you could regularly smoke every day. Like you had to gotta sneak and do that shit.
Yeah, cause you still in boot camp.
Yeah, boy.
Damn. So how old were you like at the time, roughly?
Because probably like 15, 16.
Okay. So
15, 16.
Damn.
Because it's like a program where you can go ahead and graduate and shit. Like,
okay,
you finish and shit, you can graduate. But me, it was like, I was kind of like court ordered to go there. Like, people thought I would be best with me and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I told my mom, I was like, look, I go there, but I'm not graduating. And guess what I did? I went there, got through the whole program. Everybody else graduating. I ain't graduate because I told her that's what I'm not about to graduate with no GED. Then after that shit, this is time it's like a weird ass time frame. Like, this is time I got down and say, no way, I'm gonna graduate. So I go to an alternative school up there. Got that shit down, graduated. I was finished with that bitch in like 8 months. Okay. I graduated down high school diploma and shit.
With a regular
high school diploma. Yeah. Right. Yeah. A regular high school diploma. Like, that shit.
Boot camp. Damn.
That shit wicked.
You said you had a hard down, go to boot camp, bro. So you had to like get up like 5 a.m. run and shit like that?
5 a.m. on like this little, it's like 30 niggas in there. Swear to God. 30 niggas in there. Bumps on this side, then you got your little locker shit on each side. 5 o'clock in the morning, had to be on the line. I did crazy shit up in that bitch though. Like, I was in that bitch tattooing myself. Like, I already had like one tattoo. I had this one. I had this tattoo since I was 10. So I got nothing going on. I'm up here tatting myself and shit. I still got that bitch. I did it like right here. You can't really see it. With graphite, I took it down, what you call that shit? A pencil. I broke down the graphite in that bitch, grabbed a needle, and got down, started doing that shit. Tatting everybody in that bitch up. Shit. And got down.
That shit was fire. It's kind of
nah, that shit was
right.
Alright. And then one nigga I fucked around and got his arm affected. Cause this dumb ass jit talking about something where attacked me up. So I'm like, alright. I grabbed a needle. I was on some dumb shit. I grabbed a fucking needle. You supposed to poke that shit. This was the first nigga I did the tattoo on. You supposed to poke that shit. But I grabbed a needle. I dragged that bitch through his skin like that. Like, and he other like just like slicing him. Okay. And next day his shit wasn't healing up. He was like, bro, this shit changing colors and shit. I was like, oh fuck. And I got sent. They took me to the office and shit. I told them the crowd, like, man, I don't got shit to do with it. They was like, but we was told. I was like, I don't got nothing to do. I don't know what you're talking about. So that was the first strike. The second strike, my dumb ass, we didn't go to the store. You know, you can't go to the store and shit. Man, I told them people, I was like, damn, I don't feel good and shit. I went outside. Cause if you wasn't feeling some type of, if you was feeling something like mad and shit, they let you go outside. So I pretend to be mad. I went outside. They got a whole fence around that bitch. I jumped the fence, took my ass to Dollar General, stole like 50 Hershey bars. I swear to God, I was still that bitch. Because, you know, we got cargo pants.
Oh,
I'm in that bitch stuffing down Hershey bars. I had Hershey bars, Reese's, Rollos and shit. But I came back snacking all night. All you heard was the rappers and shit. Well, I'm telling you, I used to get down in that bitch, bro.
Damn. You ain't get hit for that one, though?
Bro, it's like they didn't know. Oh, okay, that's the point. They didn't know.
I feel that.
Only thing I really got caught for was that and the fight and shit. I tried to fight one of the damn sergeants there, whatever. For the
shit, kept trying.
Yeah, bro, he kept trying me, bro. He was like a 30-year-old military nigga, dog.
Yelling in your face and shit. That's some real shit.
That shit was crazy.
Damn. So I'd ask you, who inspired your sound? Like, who are the people that you listened to growing up that you feel like inspire your music today?
Inspire my music. Real shit. I used to listen to a lot of Kodak, for one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kodak.
Shout out Kodak.
Oh, yeah. I used to
On
listen
the
to a lot
pod.
of facts. A lot of Kodak. Goddamn. I used to fuck with Michael Jackson, too.
Yep.
I fuck with Michael Jackson, OG.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn. So really inspired. Like, you want to know what the new shit, too? Like, the new...
Anything old, anything like you was a kid.
You got Michael Jackson,
yeah.
Kodak, Glock 9, most def.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, this a DMV rapper. You probably know what I'm talking about. It's a dude named Zaman.
Yeah, man.
He made that song, Bad Bitch Wanna Be Gucci Down. You don't know that shit?
I think so. Yeah. Okay.
He got down. He really, like, made a nigga, like, that's when I started popping. I started popping, like, 2 years ago. Like, that nigga really made that shit. Like, I was just kept listening to his music. That Gucci Down wasn't the only song. That's what I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
But this nigga was on, like, I was on some rock star shit at one time, like, on some, like, fucking that bitch in my grip, like, shit like that, bro. Like, bro, when I started to put that shit out, bro, everybody was like, this shit going crazy. Like,
everybody fucking with it. What?
It was me and my brother. I got a brother. Shout out my boy RPG Catching. So it's like the RPG shit. That shit came. I'm gonna give you my whole name. Like my name. First of all, my name used to be goddamn CB.Liddy. That's what most people know me by, like CB.Liddy.
Mm-hmm.
Little dancing nigga. And then goddamn, I moved up to this shit RPG Walk. That shit started because I met a nigga named Mark. His shit was RPG, you feel me? I'm like, damn, that shit do sound like
that's kind of hard.
Hell yeah, I'm like, damn, RPG. I'm like, damn, but I can't be RPG CB, like. And then
that don't sound
I said, you know what? I'm gonna sleep on that shit. I slept on that shit. I said, fuck it, I ain't gonna do that shit. So then I changed my name to like Walk Hard CB.
Oh, that's much better.
I was like, okay, this do sound like, cause CB.Liddy's like I'm a friendly ass nigga, like.
Yeah.
But Walk Hard CB, like that shit kind of that shit.
That sounds like it almost sounds like you be doing like almost some gospel shit. You feel me? Almost some gospel shit.
Like, bro, I was thinking about that shit. Like, what niggas gonna do when I book a show? When I get booked for a show? Yeah, we got CB.Liddy. Like, what the fuck?
With the gospel. With the gospel.
Fraud. Shit. Then that shit went to goddamn. Went from Walk Hard. Then it come back to the RPG shit. So I'm like, I'm trying to put this shit together, bro. I'm over here like, yeah, RPG CB. Then I said RPG Halo. I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
I'm like, hell no. Then I took the Walk. I took that shit Walk. Cause niggas was calling me Walk when I had a CB to Walk. Or like Walk Hard CB. So I'm like, okay, cool. So RPG Walk. Got that shit down. Put that bitch as my Instagram. Changed all my United Masters. Put that bitch RPG Walk.
It just came like that's it. You're like, just once you had it, you were like, that's it.
Yes, bro.
Like, that's it.
And then I hit the nigga Mara. You feel me? I showed respect. I was like, bro, can I take this? Can I use this RPG shit? He's like, hell yeah, bro, go ahead.
He said, I ain't just trying to bite off.
That's
and
all
not
I'm
giving you
saying.
no flowers. You feel me?
Because he wasn't really doing shit with it.
Yeah.
But then my brother Keshin, his shit was like, what was that nigga name? That nigga was like, I think it was just Keshin or XX Dante, some shit he had, bro. I'm like, bro, we need to put this shit. I said, bro, you need to get in this RPG shit. We can make some shit help go down with this shit. So he got down, finally changed his shit to RPG Keshin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, bro, we got some shit. So we all three collab, made music together and shit. Mark, that nigga was like on some real rock star shit, like on some heavy metal, like.
Oh, okay.
He like a black emo.
No,
like, he was on that shit. He was on that trap shit. Like, it was like a.
It was just it was different. Shit.
It was different. So I'm like, damn. And I was like, damn, hell yeah, I'm about to be on this shit for a good while. I was on that shit for like a year until I realized, like, too many people don't like yelling shit. Like, they don't like.
Niggas screaming on my
That's what I'm saying.
Bumping shit on my car. I don't want niggas hard down. Like.
Facts. So I'm like, they don't like the heavy metal shit, but my heavy metal ain't regular heavy metal. It's like the rap heavy metal. Like, I'm just really got my voice and shit like that. And so, goddamn, that shit happened. Bitch, I'm talking about, bro, we had.
Keep going. Yes.
So we had that shit. We dropped a couple songs together, about like 3 songs, 4 songs together, probably more. But me and my brother Keshin, we got a whole down album like. So we did our thing. Me and Keshin did our thing. So we really ran off with the RPG shit, and this nigga Mar was like in the rear.
Yeah,
but it wasn't even on no hating that shit. It was just like, cause me and Keshin, we like that.
Yeah.
He wasn't even rapping before. Like I brought this nigga into rap. Like this nigga seen me rapping, and when we was in school and shit, he was like, bro. Hell yeah, I never rap. I remember that nigga telling me I never rap, bro. That nigga hot as hell today. That boy hot like. And when he started rapping, I'm like, bro, yeah, you
That's
different.
the one.
Hell yeah.
That's the one right there.
Hell yeah.
I feel that. So I wanted to ask you, how do you think you've grown as like an artist from day one? You said you was ass until now, today.
I think I've grown. I'm more serious in my craft. Like, way more. I take this shit way more serious now. Before, I was just playing around and shit, you know. But when you start seeing niggas blow around you, and you just sit like, what the fuck? I actually started seeing that shit. I just actually, man, like I said, I just actually started to get good with this rap shit. Like, so I'm gonna say 2021. Boom, 2021 was that. Like, that was the good year. Like, I took off. Like, I'm talking about connections with everybody. Like, man, that shit really like.
You mean connect here, there?
Hell yeah.
Producer here, other artists here, shit like that. Collab here.
Yeah.
Motion. You feel me?
Motion,
So,
like.
yeah.
I had like fake niggas with blue checks reaching out to me. I'm like, oh shit, like this shit real, like. But hell yeah, I started that down. Another thing that how I progressed, TikTok and shit. I did that shit when COVID hit, so that was probably around. I forgot when that was.
Like 2020, probably like the height of it.
Hell yeah, so I started with TikTok and shit. But I had COVID or some shit. We was out of school, they kicked us out because, you know, the COVID shit.
Of course, yeah, nobody going no more else.
So got down, which I'm saying, everybody talking about TikTok. I said, fuck it, I'm going to try this shit. So I get on TikTok. First time, I was hitting like 20 views, bro. I'm like, bro, this some bullshit. This shit for white people. Bro. I'm like, man, this shit was crap. And then, bro, every day I started doing that shit, I still start seeing hundreds. I start seeing 100, 200, 300,
like, right.
400. I'm like, oh, hell yeah,
Okay.
I'm on to some shit.
Right.
I dropped one video, and that shit, bro, that shit hit like, I think it hit like 20K. Well, I thought I was like, oh shit.
So it's basically like 100 here, 200 here, 300. Okay.
Yes, and the followers
went, and then 20K.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the followers went from, I think I had like a good 100 followers to like 1,000. I'm like, okay. Yo, I said, hell yeah, I'm about to continue with this shit. I'm about to continue. Goddamn, bro. One day, I remember I had just got off of work on some shit. I was just getting off of work, bro. And I said, it was like this little Megan Thee Stallion video going around. Like, I think I still got that shit. It was like a little Megan Thee Stallion video going around. Mm-hmm. And so I got there and just said, bro, fuck it. I'm about to goddamn do a funny ass. Well, it wasn't even funny. It was just like me just.
Oh, just reacting like, basically?
Like me just reacting like, it's that shit right here. Talking about that bitch low.
Oh, my shit over here is ass. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
Connection.
But it was this video. It was like this one right here.
1.2. Oh,
bitch! I get home, I do the video. I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to try it. I just did this, and I put everybody thought Megan. When people, what I said, I think I was like, everybody thought Megan was a man or some shit. I said Megan was a dude. Look closely on the caption. Man, I dropped that shit, bro. I'm like 10 minutes later, bro. I'm seeing my shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
That shit blowing up.
I see 20K. I'm like, okay, this shit, I already hit 20K before. But, bro, when I slept on that shit, I went to sleep, bro, and woke up, bro. That bitch was at 500K.
Smashed anything.
Fuck.
It smashed everything like 10 times.
I said, okay, I'm at 500K. I'm going crazy on Instagram, like, bro, like.
It's a TikTok.
Yo, look at this TikTok. Like, look at this shit. Like, look at this shit. Man, next day I woke up. Bitch, I seen a fucking meal. Man!
Oh my god!
I about lost my shit, dog. Like, I'm like, bro. You telling me this little ass video?
Bitch, I'm viral.
I'm viral, man.
I'm viral.
It's crazy as fuck, cause like I wasn't even at Miami back then. Like I said, I was up there.
Mm-hmm.
I was up. So when I come back, I'm like chilling and shit. So a dude had asked me the other day, he was like, bro, I remember I showed him, I said, bro, hell yeah, I went viral for TikTok a little while ago and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, bro, let me see that shit. I showed him to him. He like, bro, I seen that shit when I was in Cali. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, cause
like,
TikTok
you wouldn't expect that. He was like, bro, I didn't know that was you, bro. So he was like, I knew you looked familiar, but I didn't know that was you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it's kind of crazy as fuck how this networking shit work. Like, bro, you wouldn't think
social media shit is crazy.
I'm telling you, that shit blew my fucking mind. That shit at 1.2 million, I like. So that shit really helped a little bit.
That shit powerful, because I remember, like, when TikTok, when it was just Musically. Like, for the longest, I literally, when people first started, you're like, oh, follow me on TikTok, or IG and stuff. I'm like, man, that ain't nothing but Musically, you feel me? I'm not interested in that.
That's how I was. I was the exact same way, bro.
I ain't gonna flag. I started my TikTok. Well, I started like a few months ago. Not gonna flag.
Keep doing that shit every day.
Time.
Keep building it up. You gotta do it every day, build it up. That's what I was doing. Then I just stopped, bro. I stopped all that TikTok shit.
I do got some, like, I think I got 2 clips on there. They're not doing that good, but it's like,
because you gotta be consistent.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I started making money off that shit just from that little ass video, bro. Like, that shit real. Like,
so for a partner and all, what?
Yeah.
Damn. Have you ever done any live events? Shit like that? You did any concerts, events, and shit like that?
Hell no.
No? Would that be in the works?
Yeah, that's definitely in the works for sure. Now, like, and you won't believe it. This shit all changed because of this shit today. Like, me coming to this shit. Because me, what I do is I sign up for the shit. I sign up for the shows and shit. People will text me about shows. I say I'll come. And I never fucking come. Like, it's just like in my mindset. I'll be like, bro, fuck that show. That shit, like, I try to put negative shit, but man, fuck that show. That shit gonna get shot up or some shit. I ain't going. But now since I came to this shit, it just shows me like, bro, invest, like, you feel me? Like, take this shit serious, dog, and go with certain shit. Do interviews. Start doing shows. Start getting out there. You want to blow, so you got to do what it takes to get out there. Yeah. So, I said, fuck it. Like, today, I was like, yeah, I'm going to really do this shit. Like, my brother was like, what? I said, yeah, I'm going to really go, bro. And shit, I'm here, bro. Like, this is my first damn interview. You feel me? Like,
first of many.
I swear to God. And so but shows is definitely like in the works and shit. I want to do a lot of them shits and shit like that. I'm gonna start looking for more shows to put myself out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As long as they around in the counties like Palm Beach and for
of course, the three probably the 3 counties. Anything outside, like, we gotta make sure, like,
yeah. And I'm gonna start goddamn doing shows. There's a lot of people that ask me about shows. I had a show. Speaking of that, I had a show like on the 20th. Bro, I was really gonna go. I fucked around and
that was
slept.
In Miami, or was that?
That was Miami. It was like a college back to school shit.
Oh, okay.
And so I was gonna do that shit, but I fucked around and overslept. Like, I slept to the next day, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna sleep. Right. So, who are some of your favorite people to work with, music wise and in the industry, shit like that?
Music wise, I wanna work with that. I wanna work with him. My favorite to work with though is probably my brother Keshin.
Your brother.
I got 2 favorites: Keshin and that boy BLP Kosher. You heard him?
Not yet.
BLP Kosher. That's my brother. Like, he a Jewish rapper. He be on like Jewish drill. Like, he hard as fuck.
Okay, you gotta put me on.
He got 2 fucking wicks, bro. Like,
he got 2 wicks.
He got 2 wicks.
That shit fire.
That shit fire, bro. So he hard as fuck. Like, you should.
You like working with your brother, and then you like working with some of the artists down there, and shit like that, producers, shit like that, studios.
Yeah.
Like, you be going to studios down there, or you got like your own shit, like in the crib or something?
Nah. I sold my shit because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I mainly go to studios. You catch me at the studio or some shit like that.
Okay.
So I like, I work with like the producers and shit. Like, I'm not just the type that just sit there and let them do what they gotta do. I tell them how I want my shit. You feel me? Like,
no, I got you.
that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to tell them. You paying them. You're supposed to tell them how you want your stuff.
Exactly.
If you want to sound good. You want to be on that bitch sounding ass. So I'm gonna tell you how I want it, cause that's like my touch on music. Like, I want my shit a certain way. I don't want to just put any recorded song out there.
Exactly. And of course, they'll throw a suggestion at you. Be like, all right, that's cool, or whatever. But at the same time, you paying them, not the other way around.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. And I listen to their suggestion. I'm like, sometimes they be right. I be like, oh hell yeah, bro, add that shit in there.
Right. Be like, nah, take that shit out.
Yeah, sometimes I be like. They be coming up with the weirdest shit. Some shit they be hard because I'm different. I like different shit in my songs. Like. So hell yeah.
So the studio, like my first video, I recorded that at Stars. So that's in downtown Wisconsin. That was where I did my first video. You feel me?
Stars.
Stars International. So that's downtown Wisconsin. So it's like, damn. I had them do everything, you feel me? That was my first video interview at Stars.
What?
In downtown West Palm, yep.
Damn.
It's a little small. It's straight. Not gonna lie. It certainly worked. And they had me use this before I bought a camera and everything. So that's why I was going to them. Because I had a mic. I didn't have no camera and then I started looking. I'm like, yo, these cameras is not cheap. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
These shits is not cheap at all.
These shits ain't cheap, bro.
Oh my, but nah, this camera, I got a deal. So check me out. So I was looking on, all websites and stuff like that. They want like $700. I'm like, damn. For like kind of a, all right, and I'm like, all right. So I looked the offer up, and they're offering up this camera at a pawn shop for, I think they wanted $320, some shit like that. So me and my mom, we go. I'm like, all right, cool. You gotta invest in yourself. Invest in something that's gonna make you money. Cool. I go there, and they ring it up. Cause I literally on the tag it says the 320 exactly as they said. That come to ring it up. Total will be $190.
What?
Say
Shit.
No more. Say no more. And then I like, you want to do like the $10 protection for like anything happens within 2 weeks? I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
Shit. Hell yeah.
I'm like, okay, don't mind if I do.
Right. Shit.
So that's how I got this. So that's how I got this camera. It's pretty good. I like it so far. But yeah. Shit, you gotta invest in some shit, bro.
Right. That's fast, though.
So, you might be able to talk about this. You may not. Do you plan on becoming a sign artist, or do you plan on staying independent? If you can talk about that right now.
In a position I am right now, I have to take a deal. Like, I think I'll take a deal, but it depends on who the fuck it is.
Of course.
Like, Kodak offered me a deal. Hell no. Hell no, boy.
He said, I love to work with you, but hell no.
I work with him, but I wasn't signed, bro.
So I'll be the first nigga there. What?
He out like, it's like with me, I gotta know my word. You feel me? If a nigga come to me with $100K, why the fuck would I sign for $100,000?
$100K. That ain't shit. I can't live like off the shit for the rest of my life. Nothing like that. Like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. If they come to me with $100K, bro, my head gonna be like, hell yeah, take that shit. But my heart, that shit gonna be like, bro, think, nigga, like, I got people to feed. I got my mama. I got my little brother.
100K is gonna help, but that's just not gonna fix everything. You feel me?
Now, if you come with half of them,
okay. Now we can.
That's
we can talk.
Oh yeah, we can definitely talk, dog. Like, that's more like you feel me? Mm-hmm. But I had little deals trying to come to me and shit. Like, what was that shit called? I can't remember the name of that shit. I think that shit was like, it was Atlantic. It was probably like a year ago. They had called me and stuff like that. It was offered too small, like 10,000. I was like, 10 years. I'm not worth 10,000.
I can't. Nope.
10,000, man. I'd be going in a week with me.
No. I can't do too much for you.
That's the whole thing. I do plan on taking. Now, if it's from 100K management, I already had contact with them. 100K Trap. I had contact with him, so if they come to me with something, hell yeah. You feel me?
That's it.
It's real shit.
So baseline, you like $500,000. We starting basically. At $500,000, we think about it. We think about it at least.
Hell yeah, $500,000. think about that shit. Well, think about the shit that it come with too.
Of course, you gotta look at the deal. Of course, all that shit. Like that should be crazy how people be getting like finesse. Like
don't do it.
And also the thing is, sometimes you can't blame them. Like in the position, you like, bitch, I don't know if I'm ever see this type of bread again. You feel me? So it's like sometimes you can't blame everybody.
Like what? Yak and fucking went out spending being a Wiz the Wizard.
Yeah.
Them boys got signed for $30K. Didn't even get. That's all they had was $30K.
God. Oh my God.
That shit ain't nothing. Some people don't know their worth. Some people don't like to look over shit. Like if I ever had a deal come my way that was official, like with my price range, I'm gonna get a lawyer to look over that shit.
Of course.
Most niggas be quick to pick up a pen.
And
that shit could be like, kill yourself tomorrow. And your dumb ass is gonna sign that shit.
You done. And they're not gonna release shit for you. They're not gonna do nothing for you.
Right.
And you can't do shit about it.
Correct.
Okay.
So if I do take a deal, I want the shit to happen in the right way, and
the process and all that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. Any projects coming up?
Oh hell yeah! I keep holding back on it, but I do got some shit coming up though. That shit called 305.
305? Nah, that's hard. You got like artwork and shit like that coming out, stuff like that. Everything in the works.
That's the problem with me. I make a cover and let it sit, and then be like, oh yeah, I can do way better, and then come out with another cover. Man, that shit, nah. That shit be blowing. That's the whole reason. To be honest, that's the whole reason why I ain't dropped shit yet. Cause of like the cover, like my iClouds and shit, like had fun with all the music in it. Got locked out of iCloud, all type of shit. So it's like I'm coming out with some shit. But when I drop though, bro, that shit going up. You feel me? Like that shit going up for sure.
Oh yeah, let me know. So like more like a serious note, like a lot of people have an idea of what a friend is. What is your definition of like that's your dog? Like
my definition?
Actually, hold that.
Good?
Yeah, go ahead.
My definition of a friend, that's like let me put it like this. If I go goddamn have $1 million, if I have $1 million, ain't goddamn, you don't feel no type of envy, jealousy. That's your dog, bro. Like if you stuck by me through my rough times and shit like that, you my dog. If you helped me out when I was in fucked up positions, you my fucking dog. But I done had that same shit. I done had fake friends. I done had real friends. Like that's why one, for example, that's why me and my boy Kosher, that's why we close to how we is, because it's like I was homeless about a year ago. But I swear to God, this dude like just met the dude. I swear to God, first day meeting the dude, went to the studio and shit. I'm like, bro, I don't got nowhere to go after this shit. Like, bro, after this Airbnb day up, I don't got shit else where to go. He like, bro, don't be tripping about that shit. I'm gonna find you something. I'm like, bro, that shit crazy. I only knew you for 2 days now. You feel me? Like, met this nigga off an ad. Like, you know how people putting their ads in music?
Yeah.
Nigga took a whole week to respond. But that day he responded, he came to school, slid to the stool, and we made some shit. And so that's when I'm like, bro, I don't got nowhere to go and shit. He called, bro. Swear to God, this nigga called every contact in his fucking phone to try to find me a place to go. So we go to Miami. What's the shit called? Lot 11 skate park. We go to the skate park and shit. Come back. He met some dude and shit. Got me an Airbnb for like 3 days and shit, bro. I'm like, bro, that's some real shit, bro. You don't meet too many people like that, bro. Like,
straight up. Like, look, hey,
that's why
you getting something. You ain't even had something.
Yeah. I'm like, same thing with Keshin. I ain't had nowhere to go. That nigga let me stay in his home. Like, that's the definition. That nigga helped feed me, both of them. Keshin and Kosher helped feed me. Like, you feel me? Like, that's real shit, bro. That ain't any other nigga would have been like, bro, I don't even got that shit right now. But these niggas didn't have shit. These niggas came up with something. Like, you feel me? Like, they put a plan in action. Like, that's why I fuck with them boys how I do. Cause like, bro, they showed me real. Like, that's real shit, dog. If I can leave Kesha, I done left my wallet in the car with him, left everything, and you not touch that shit, That's your fucking dog, bro. Like, you feel me?
Yeah. But my definition was very, very similar. I would say you just looking out for me, like, no matter what, even if that means you don't get as much. You feel me? So it's like you can get a bottle. You can, or your dog told me like, look, you drinking too much. You doing this. You feel me? Like I'm not. I know you don't want to hear this, but you feel me? I'm trying to look out. That's a dog. That's a dog for real.
You most niggas now. Let's get the fake niggas. Like, oh my god, nah. Fake niggas like you tell these niggas your whole situation, what you going through, and it's just like hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna help you, and then I'm gonna help you, and then when I ask for shit, oh bro, damn, that shit crazy. That's all I hear. Damn, bro. I wish I could help. Niggas, you just told me you can help.
What the fuck? Shit
like that. You got fake niggas that sit there, you damn drinking your damn heart out. You drinking a bottle, you smoking your... They'll just sit there and do this shit right along with you. Like, nigga, if that's your dog and you know that shit killing him, liquor, shit poison. I tell you that shit, that's toxic shit. Mm-hmm. That's poison. You think I'm about to let my dog sit right there in front of me, drink a whole fucking 2 bottles? You gonna fuck the fuck?
Like, he not gonna be happy about it, but he gonna realize later, he's like, damn, he was looking out for me. That was my dog. That was my dog. You feel me? That's gonna be that realization. You're like,
oh yeah, and like Kosha, that nigga put me around. He surround me around real people. Like, you feel me? Like, I had another brother that just passed. His name, you might be familiar, you might not. His name was Jew Shiesty. You know what I'm talking about? Jew Shiesty.
Oh, I think that sounds familiar.
Yeah, he had just passed about a couple days ago and shit. He was another real one. I just flew in and shit. I go see them. My first time meeting Jew Shiesty. The only time we talked to each other over the internet. First time meeting dude. Like, nigga just showed me real. Like, nigga was a real ass. You feel me? Real ass nigga, dog. You feel me? I like surround myself around real people, not fake people. Mm-hmm. Like, I only certain people I can trust. You're not supposed to trust nobody. I still keep to that word, but at the same time,
they show you the right things. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. Sure. Everybody say, "Oh, I don't trust nobody." My nigga, it's that one person that you be like, "Bro, hold this shit for me." You trust them to hold it, right?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like them, like you feel me? Them some real ass niggas. Rest in peace, Jew Shiesty and shit. Man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Nah, you heard about that? On a lighter note, you heard about that teacher that they trying to fire her cause she thick as fuck? Oh my god.
What?
Yes, bro. They're trying to shut me out.
Let me see that shit.
And I also want to get your opinion, see if you think it's real or not. Shut me out.
I gotta see this shit.
Nah, what?
Parents demand this.
Like,
bitch, put me back in school.
He said, he put me
back in school.
He said, I have perfect attendance. I tell you.
I have perfect attendance. That shit. So you know what I think about this?
Do you think?
Well, I'm gonna be on a more professional note. No, that shit they shouldn't fire her, bro. Cause I mean, but damn, like now if it was high school, that should be different. I don't know.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What? Well, of course, if it was high school, they damn sure wouldn't be fired. Oh my god!
I wouldn't fire her from my school. She'll be the top staff of the week every week, the whole damn year. Fuck.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That shit crazy as fuck though.
But do you think it's real? Cause it's like with me, I don't think it's unbelievable, fam. The way she's like straight, bro.
Her ass don't want to see Dr. Miami. That bitch done seen Dr. Miami, boy. I swear for God.
Nah, but I feel like I seen certain girls that are just kind of just blessed like that.
But how you seen the ones that's like, you seen the girls that's like got a weird body shape, like they thick in the front, so you like, oh yeah, and the back about to be fat, and the back it be flat. Like, bro, that shit be pissing me off.
you like, no. Bro. she walk past you, like, you look back, you like, no, I'm straight.
But yeah. That shit crazy as fuck.
God damn.
But these females ain't shit though, man. That's why I got it. I try to stay.
He said somebody put in the comments they noticed that their husbands were eager to pick their kids up. You feel me? That's probably what happened, because they're like, damn, why you want to pick up your son all of a sudden? You want to pick that nigga up?
I pick my son up every day. Be the first one in the line. Shit. Fuck that.
Oh my God.
First one in, last one to leave.
Alright. Well, that's about everything I wanted to cover. Appreciate you having you on here, Cub.
Already, man.
That's gang. You feel me?
Yeah.
And next time, you feel me, there's an event down there, let me know. Pull up. Just gotta get my car right a little bit more, and I'll be able to go that far. But yeah.
We
You know about that. If you want to interview you and your brothers and shit like that in kosher, whatever you want to do, let me know. I'll pull up.
Yeah. I bet that.
Just let me know.
I bet that, bro. Appreciate you, dog.
All right. Tangerine Podcast.
Yo, y'all.